friends, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Wendy Irene, and this is your daily intuitive reading. These readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that when you find them and come across them is exactly when you're meant to hear the message. And I just ask that you try to go into them with an open heart and listening to your own intuition about what makes sense for you more than anything else. Okay, so the first card that came out is Kali, and the card says endings and beginnings. So this is really a goddess that is super in touch with Mother Nature, with cycles like death, rebirth, the different seasons. So it's also a card of being willing to release the old and let the new come in all the time, like being willing for changes to happen. Actually, I'm feeling being excited for changes and handling them with grace, because they are there as beautiful life cycles. If you can look at these different phases of your life and these different changes as different chapters that are meant to be beautiful stories of your life, you're going to enjoy each day even more. So be willing to embrace change with excitement, with like, I can't wait to see what new is going to happen for me today. And then also, if you're feeling anything painful in your heart, go ahead and release that to the light. Don't judge it. Don't judge your feelings. Don't judge what it is that feels painful to you. Just release it to the light. Picture the light surrounding it. You can picture your guides like with their hands on your shoulder, like this loving energy is there for you. Just ask for it to be released, and your own soul is going to work on that. Okay, so the next card that came out is the Seven of Abundance. And the Seven of Abundance is a card about don't worry. Don't worry, you've planted those seeds. It's okay for it to take time. It's okay to need patience. Have some patience here, because these seeds have been planted. They are in the process of growing, even if you can't see everything at the moment. So, some dreams grow slowly for a reason here, just like some plants. So the hard work that you've invested, though, that is going to bring a bountiful harvest to you. It's not gone unseen by the universe here. So it's a good time to prepare, because things will soon move forward. And I have a card here of things starting to move quickly. So this card of Kali with this endings and beginnings, this positive change, it's okay if some dreams take time, and I'll get to the other one soon. I feel like it's gonna go from, hey, like I've been waiting, and then all of a sudden, boom, things start really moving quickly here. You have the Five of Emotion. This card is about forgiveness. It's a constant practice of forgiveness for those around you, forgiveness for self. It's an important part of healing. So as I was saying, like if there's any painful things in your heart, it's the same thing with forgiveness. Like, ask for help with forgiving. If you're grieving something, that's a normal part of life. So the quicker that you can forgive, the quicker that you can get back to the path of joy. So you can make it a challenge, if you like challenges, to really learn to forgive quickly. And I know that that's a lot easier said than done, but maybe over time you'll learn to forgive faster and faster. I think some of the greatest spiritual teachers on this planet really did learn forgiveness very quickly, because it just harms you if you're holding those feelings, and you deserve better than that. Okay. That doesn't mean, though, like, still use your intuition going forward, what's right for you and what's not right for you, okay? Because some of those things happens to really show you what is right for you and to help you learn that. You have the Ace of Abundance. This is like some kind of a windfall coming in. This is a very good card. This is the Ace of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck. And it can be wonderful news. It can be, like I said, a windfall of resources coming in. It could be, the resources could be money. It could be advice. It could be a career opportunity. There's so many things it could be, and it is going to be different for each one of you, right? Because we're all on our own paths, our own journeys here. But it's this card that says it's a good time to start a new venture. It's, you know, it could be, for some of you, if you're wanting to get into business for yourself, it could be a very good time for that as well. But others of you, I just feel like there'll be this gift of abundance that comes in. And your job is to not try and figure out how, because abundance can come in so many different ways. It can be someone buying you a drink that day, like buying your coffee. There's just allow it. Allow that abundance to come in all the ways that it does. And then you have the Helper of Thought. That's the card that I was telling you, which gives me a signal that all of a sudden things could rapidly move. I love that picture with the bird there too, and the white flowers, the white roses. So this is a card of like, your life is about to start moving fast. It's events that could have seemed on hold or could have seemed like they were taking a long time. They could all of a sudden require your attention here. So it's also a card to like say, like, get moving. Go ahead and get moving on whatever this is. It could be that it's also this energy of like quick-wittedness. It's also an energy of confidence and courage too. So if you can embrace Callie's message of cycles and new beginnings and endings and that being a wonderful thing, it really will help you here with the confidence and the courage to do brave things. And then you have the Five of Thought, which means this card is again about change. We've had so many things about change in the readings lately. Fives are always about change, and I love to think, okay, be careful, like keep your thoughts on the highest possible track you can to really manifest the best outcome. So pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to if they're a high vibration for you and helping you, because you'll manifest an even better outcome the more you can keep your vibration up here. And it's okay if the path that you were on seemed like the right one at the time, because it was. But the new path might be your now what's best for you here. Changes are a necessary part of life. They're also a necessary part of keeping us in alignment and keeping us on track with our soul. And I think a lot of times people want to pigeonhole us into like one thing. And I've heard a lot of women talk about this. But we're many things. And we're probably going to be different things at different stages in our lives. And so embrace that and allow that, and do your best that you possibly can to stay away from negativity or anything draining. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. I'd love to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already joined our wonderful community. Thank you so much for the likes and for sharing. And if this resonates with you in any way that you want to share, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.